Positive actions combined with positive thinking result in success. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? 10,700 still, a little bit of sideways action. What is in the future for Bitcoin? Are we going to be breaking to the upside? Are we going to be breaking to the downside? It's a shake a magic 8-ball. We got people on both sides of the fence. Once again, I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin. We do have a lot of good news coming out recently about institutional investors. Hopefully they do come into the market and move it to the upside. I think this year has been really good for Bitcoin. I think 2020 is also going to be another great year. The question pretty much is are we going to start factoring in the halving, or is it going to be sprung onto the market at the last minute where we see large jumps? Are we going to consolidate sideways until September and have a large leap upwards? Are we going to slowly start breaking down as early as tomorrow? Only time tells with these things, but you know what's going to be here in the future? Bitcoin. And you know what else is going on? We got my lovely co-host Samantha over here in the chat.
Good evening, everyone.
Wow, what's up, Samantha?
No, nothing.
How's it going over there?
It is going. JT is here. He says, yo, JT in the house.
Awesome, JT. I'm glad that you could join us, my friend.
And he said, Satoshi, Sammy, hey. Actually, he said, hey. There was 2 Y's.
There was. All right. Well, there's no screen share, so we can't take a look at the market together, but there's red. It's just a little bit. I'm not stressing it. I'm not worried about it. I don't think that we're going to be going downwards. I think that we're going to be making some sideways action on this. I don't know if it's going to be all the way till September. I do have a positive feeling and sentiment about Bitcoin lately. I mean, we are hearing positive news after positive news. Besides the fact that we got at Bitcoin back on our side, there's been a lot of other good things happening.
Well, Paul Rouleau is here now.
Paul Rouleau checking in for duty, my man. Thank you for getting out here, my friend. I appreciate it as always. It means a lot to me.
Oh, JT Irby says, Sammy, why so serious? I just got off work, literally 35 minutes ago or something. Yeah, I'm still in La Quinta. Hey, I at least like that JT calls me Sammy. Yeah, I only got called Samantha when I was in trouble or like with people who didn't know me, and like literally the last 3 jobs I've had or something. It's very impersonal for some reason. See, you don't have a nickname or
no. I never liked a nickname. I like to be called Eugene.
Yeah, because Gene, and I mean, I literally knew one. I was in middle school, but he liked to go by Huge. The first 3 letters, EUG, and it was like, really? Because I mean, I actually was like, so how would you say that? And he was like, I go by Huge, and it's like Huge.
All right. I think we've given it long enough. I think that we've had enough time for people to start collecting up. Hopefully YouTube has pushed out the notifications so that you guys can join us. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We are looking at making changes within the next week. This time slot is no longer working for us. Samantha can barely make it. It is getting too dark. Bringing out the lights to try to keep this lit up in order for you guys to be able to see my face. I don't know why you guys want to see that, but the bugs. So
yeah, we're getting bit up, and it doesn't seem to matter how many things we spray or how many candles we burn.
So I can't say for sure what the new time slot is going to be. I think it may be a compilation of a fefew different time slots. I think it's going to be.
You might have to be solo a couple times.
I think we might be flying by the seat of our pants a little bit on this one.
Kind of works that YouTube's webcam-y thing now that it's not Google Hangouts, doesn't like to push notifications, anything anyways. So, okay. I mean, I don't know.
All right. So
sorry,
there's
guys.
Just a little bit of business on what to look forward. That's why I really want you guys to hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. It also helps us be able to come up on the side for everyone else to be able to come join us here as we spread Bitcoin awareness. Every time you get together and talk about Bitcoin, every time you talk about how it's a digital peer-to-peer currency, you're talking about the revolution, right? And the revolution is at hand. Whether you're here for Lambos and Teslas, you're partaking in the revolution.
Teslas.
I mean, at this point in time, I'd rather have a Tesla over a Lambo.
I was going to say, I don't know which one's actually more ridiculous. Because it's like, is that really more ridiculous than a Lambo? Because I would think a Lambo would be ridiculous. It'd be like, I'm sorry, what? We're getting into that? Like, oh, okay. Yes, we are. Sure.
All right. Well, you've definitely thrown off my spiel there. So the first little bit of news I got going on tonight here, we're looking at Bitfinex, right? A lot of stuff. I don't know. People are worried about Tether and how they're only 74% back. The New York Supreme Court is ordering for them to hand over some documents. They're going to have until about October 10th to do this. I mean, unless you're going to put on your tinfoil hat now and you believe that the price of Bitcoin is only up to 10.7 right now because it's being supported once again, possibly, if this is what you're going with, by Tether. Then as some of this could unfold and there could be some backlash from the United States government on Tether and Bitfinex and this whole corporation stuff, Tether could come down, right? Tether could get pulled out of the market, causing the price of Bitcoin to come down. I mean, we've come across so many tinfoil hat, theories since we've been here. Like, the Chinese miners collaborating, fake codes, bugs, double spending Bitcoin.
The problem with like conspiracy theorists is it's just like the circumstantial evidence in like criminal cases. Okay, like yes, anyone could put two and two together, but like there's no actual fact. There's no actual something. I mean,
So what do you think of the light? Is it any better? Or is it?
You're kind of even.
Kind of even?
You're more even. Well, I think also the white shirt yesterday did not help with the shadowness. That's how I was able to do.
Well, I tried to put them off to the side this time instead of behind.
Dog doesn't work as well. You don't even see me on the dark shirt. So the white shirt was just kind of like, yeah.
Now, see, these are the skills they should be teaching you in high school, right? Is how to make YouTube videos. Because let me tell you, I mean, they taught me a lot about Indians colonizing and
the measles and the smallpox blankets and the yes, Spaniards.
Didn't tell me anything about how you got to use daylight light bulbs.
I know, right?
So that you don't look yellow.
Or golden, because remember we used it. Yep. I mean,
all right.
Didn't
so
matter.
The next thing I got going on here is we got BitMEX, leverage trading, right? That's their big deal. Going ahead and geo-blocking a few more places. We got Hong Kong, we got Bermuda. Hey, that's where my dad's from. And
yep.
I don't know how to pronounce this one. Sicilian, Sicaccia, S-Y. Sicil.
I don't know. We don't know how to pronounce this country's people.
Seychelles.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately,
Hooked on phonics didn't work for that one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Isn't everyone like using Bybit now because they were giving out all that free crypto if you put like $2,000
Yeah, but didn't Bybit get hacked or something not that long ago?
No, that wasn't them.
Oh my god, there's so many bits and buys that are like
bits and bytes.
Yes, like I don't even know. Okay. So we have people. John from Malibu is here. He says,
John from Malibu, nice, my man. Thanks for coming out.
Can you hear the ocean? Yeah. It sucks. We're like an hour and 20 minutes away from anything that isn't some Florida river.
I don't know. I work by the beach all day. I work right on A1A.
Yeah, because you drive an hour away. Yep. See, that's how that works.
Hey, you got to go where the money is. And let me tell you, the rich people live at the beach.
Okay. So, Sopo Compton says economic collapse is looming. Everybody I talk to is in it. La La Land.
Yeah, I mean, when Donald Trump starts saying that we don't have to worry about a recession, that it's not coming.
Jesus, I know. I watched
that means that there's a recession coming, everybody.
Quite honestly, I have no idea what the whole like mainstream news channel was on in one of these hotel rooms that I just didn't turn off the TV and I didn't do anything. And it was horrible. They were literally saying, like the president tweeted, oh, this person is now arrested from Facebook statements about like abortion clinics. And like it was
because there was 3 people that they had arrested thinking that they were going to be the next mass shooters based on statements that they had said.
It was just very much like, oh my God, is this what real
once
people?
Again, why you go to the dark web when you need to say
like
things.
Sprout your little your actual not politically correct opinions. It's fine to think that.
Once
just
again,
say that
our last episode
else.
with Josh, I know it was a little echoey with the sound. We will try to do better on the next time. We got a really good one with the Fun DAU. The sound came out great on that one.
We figured it out.
But if you go check out the safety video, hey, getting on the dark web and talking on some forums to be able to say what you think and not necessarily worrying about. See, it's not necessarily right now. It's what could be illegal in 4 years from now.
What could be illegal in 10 years from now?
What would the thinking be then? Because like now it's the gender stuff, right? To be gender fluid and accept people for whatever they want to be, however they are. But 4 or 5 years ago, you could have said anti, homosexuality things and lesbian things, and that would have been a little bit more acceptable. Now you could lose your job for it.
I mean,
or not get hired, have it turned against you for wanting to get into a prestigious college.
I don't know. I don't feel that I am in the position to pass judgment on anybody else. So the problem is it's not specifically what your opinion is that could be not kosher at the moment. Because just like you were saying, 5-10 years ago, I mean, do you remember in high school I used to say all the time, that's gay?
Yeah.
It was just supposed to be like, that's cheesy, like that's stupid. That is not okay now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is derogatory. Way back when people said horrible slang things all the time about everyone, and it was just a description or just a something, and now it is definitely not okay. So what is going to be in 10 years or 5 years? So you never know. And the fact
that's where, now that there's the internet, now that there's data, this stuff is going to follow us for the rest of our lives, where some of our earlier generations, they didn't have that, unless you put pen to paper and you published it in the newspaper. You could say things, you could write things, and they weren't a matter of public record.
Yes, like Dear Debbie-ness and stuff, where it was like the writer and the, was anonymous, and things were just kind of like, no one really probably tracked those people down, okay, to find out if they really were eating dogs or whatever it was that they confessed to.
Look at it the other way, like what the new recent story is that Craig Wright was outed because one of the files that he tried to use, saying that he published the white paper, had metadata in it, saying that it was from a 2011 Microsoft Office when it was actually published in 2007. So it's this ideal that metadata, data, whatever, emails, all this information that's being collected, God knows where, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could be used in the future. That's why you want some of your stuff to be anonymous.
I mean, you never know. And that
all right, we're getting off topic here. All right.
So Zach Bandera is here. Okay.
That's somebody new.
No, he was here like 2 or 3 chats ago.
Well, I'm glad
maybe 4.
I'm glad you came back, my friend.
Okay, so sheep and arrow emoji. I'm not 100% sure. Shooting sheep, maybe.
Shooting sheep.
Well, sheep first, then arrow, but arrow's up. I don't know. It's okay. Doesn't matter. He talks again. Okay, so Subcompton says lighting looks really good compared to the last videos. I think 10 out of 10. Thanks, Compton. Yeah. All right, JT Irby says Seychelles for the pronunciation, I'm assuming, like Seychelles. Okay, and then Zach Bandera says Seychelles.
I see the Seychelles. I see it.
Seychelles. Seychelles. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay,
We
so
need a map.
seashells,
I want to see
Seychelles.
where this is.
I know, right?
Like,
Where is it at?
Do these people got it sweet? Is this like some secret place that I don't know about?
Yeah,
that
because
should be on
I
my
don't
bucket
think
list?
I have ever heard of that
I've
place.
never heard of it.
And Klein is here, and he says, she sells seashells by the seashore, right? Yeah, my
so Sammy
buddy.
sells seashells down by the seashore?
Ooh, sure.
All right. All right, so I do have a little bit more. The next thing I got, there's not a ton of news on this one.
Hold on.
Okay.
Zach Bandera says the sheep was a lamb. Gotcha.
Okay.
And the bow was an arrow. So Lambo.
That one Sammy would never.
And he says that I was wrong about the Yeah, however, he says the pronunciation. Haha, I know. I can't I read better than you, but Hooked on Phonics still did not work for me. There is quite a lot where it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to wing it and sound very confident about whatever saying it is. Oh, and Josh is here now.
Josh.
Yes.
Thanks. I'm glad that you could make it.
He says, I want to get wrecked on BitMEX. Oh, my Lord. And
you're geo-blocked.
Yes. No. And Paul Rillo says it's East Africa. So there you go. Okay.
All right.
So I can say Africa.
Okay.
Pretty well. Yep.
This small country in Southeast Africa.
Probably not where I want to go, but it's okay.
All right, so let's move forward with this. We're way off Bitcoin. We're not spreading awareness. We need to get back to spreading awareness. Hey, you know what I did though is YouTube had pulled down one of the videos, the one that I made from the Forbidden Kingdom, and said that it was inappropriate because of all the rave booty and boobies. Like,
yeah, but everybody was technically clothed. We didn't even really take any ones of that that were naked.
So I went and posted it to the Facebook.
Okay.
All right. So if you guys want to check out that censored video by YouTube, it's over on our Facebook. There's a link down below on how to get over to
you're
Facebook.
Ridiculous. Hey, do you want to see what got shut down?
Right. Try to get them over to my Facebook. A little clickbait there.
Raid booty on Facebook, everyone. What?
All right. So the next thing I got here is that, all right, I know you like the follow-up stories. Do you remember... It was like a month ago that we were talking about the guy who got arrested for selling fentanyl on the dark markets. His name was Sky Gornick.
Okay. I do remember the fentanyl getting.
He turned over millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Monero as part of his plea deal. Okay, well, he's finally caught up on sentencing. So, I mean, this guy had when they raided his house, he had 840,000 doses of fentanyl. Yeah, so
kilos. Or at least a kilo. I mean, I don't know how much doses
tons of drugs.
Yes, but
all right.
And they had proof that they could tie him right to selling it, to doing things. I mean,
apparently they had been investigating him for a while. Yes, and during the plea deal, he had to release a lot of his information. Apparently, he had been selling on the dark markets from 2014 to 2017. Okay, and all the way up until June when he got arrested.
Okay, so that wasn't that long ago.
All right. He was using Alpha Bay, Dream, and Torch Route.
Didn't Alpha Bay and Dream both get shut down?
I think they did. I've never heard of Torch Route.
I haven't either, but I mean, I thought Dream was the one that just got shut down not that long ago.
All right.
Okay.
So he gets 70 months.
That's
not really bad at all.
No,
that's 6 years. It's 2 months shy of 6 years.
Dude, you can have
and then, one. I mean, what? You only got to serve 3/4 before you get out on parole. So, I mean, we're talking this dude only has to do 4 years.
Let's not talk about time served for good behaviors, things that can get reduced down, work farms and side of the road construction stuff that gets your time reduced. I mean, this man could be looking at 3 years.
Well, let's see. It's getting really dark, but let me see. I actually wrote it down. He said, cracking through multiple layers of anonymous mazes to uncover the true nature and existence of Gornick's drug dealing and money laundering. I liked how he was like breaking through layers, right?
Corruptions and yep.
It just means that it wasn't easy. I mean, this guy was on here for like what, 3 years. I mean, they were talking about that he was buying from people, he was selling every single day.
Yes, and
it was a big operation. He was laundering cryptocurrency through U.S. exchanges. No, well, not very good at all because he was using Poloniacs. So, I mean, the long arm of the law is eventually you will get caught. But what I liked out of this statement is that if you're not trying to be the next big drug kingpin and you're just trying to do a little anonymous stuff here and there.
Oh, you can see the mosquitoes. Yeah, see what we're going through, everybody? I know. It's just horrible.
I mean, when you point a couple bright lights at the edge of the woods.
Doesn't help that it's also been raining nonstop for 5 days or something now.
I just think that bright lights pointed at the edge of the woods. I mean, there's probably quite a few acres behind us of just straight dense woods. So yeah, we're just bringing them out in the droves.
And God knows what. Yep.
It's all right. We're going to figure it out. As you guys know, we love you guys. We love Bitcoin. We love cryptocurrency. We love this channel. And this is our real life, right? All that other work that we do, that's the slavery, right? That's that, debt. We got to go to work because we got to pay bills, because we got to pay the man, because we got to buy taxes, because we got to buy groceries, because we got to do all that stuff that is to just live. And that little bit of time that you get that's for yourself, or you get to do what you want. Well, this is what we do with it, because this is what we love, and this is what we care about, and this is what we think about. So I'm happy you guys could be part of it, and we're going to figure out a way to keep it going, because you know what? We're not going to lay down and die anytime soon. So we're going to keep on ticking. We're going to keep on chugging away. It's just going to be at a different time. So you got to hit that subscribe button down there with the bell notification so that you guys know when we're coming out here. We could have a couple early mornings. We could have a couple pre-records. But you know what the next thing is I need some help. I need you guys to get on air and interview with me. Those interviews went over really good. You guys all seem to like them. The views were up. Let's talk, right? That's what this stuff is about. It's a peer-to-peer currency. Let's have a peer-to-peer channel where we're trying to spread awareness. I just want to talk about what got you into Bitcoin. Why are you still here? You probably got scammed. You've probably been through the bear market. What is keeping you going? What do you think the future of Bitcoin is? That's literally a half-hour show once you mix Samantha in.
Oh, yeah. I can really prolong things, people. I know. It's horrible. I can argue over the color of a carpet. Yep. Okay, so, yes, you know.
I do know that one.
Zach Bandera says that he wanted to go to the seashell, East Africa-ness, on his honeymoon, but that they went elsewhere. I bet it was somewhere also really awesome, though, Zach. So I don't really feel bad for you.
I don't know. I've always kind of been a little impartial to New Zealand, and now with their getting paid in crypto and how they seem to be very crypto friendly, that would be my ideal destination as the price of Bitcoin starts, skyrocketing and U.S. regulation starts tightening in on it, and I got to take my Bitcoin and get up out of here. That's where I'm starting to eye.
I mean, I guess I just think kind of tropical. I don't think desert. Like, I'm not thinking Africa's or and I'm not thinking like South America's, because the Crypto Shrugged author is here as well. And he says, good morning, good evening. Yeah, but I mean, not like jungle.
Sailboat.
I mean, but yeah. I know nothing cold and nothing really
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's start wrapping it all up, because these mosquitoes are getting intense.
Okay. So Brian Jones is here. He says, just joining. Thanks for the show. Oh, you are welcome.
Well, we're closing it down, but we'll be out here. Hit the notification bell, because I don't know when the next show is going to be, what time it's going to be. But we love you guys getting out here in the chat. That's what makes these shows great. That's Samantha's main job here, is to bring your guys' voice to life here, and make this as interactive as we possibly could be. right?
It's my interpretation of your voice.
Well, I mean, you can go see all of the other YouTubers that have 100,000 subscribers, and they'll have their live videos, and you can get in their chat, and you're lucky if they hear you. You know,
you may have to super chat them.
You're probably not getting a couple like a real interactive conversation. And I'm hanging out here every night answering questions if you got them, just chit chatting about what I think could happen in the markets or the current, situation with whatever cryptocurrency altcoin problem is at hand. Because I'm just a regular person, right? And you guys are regular people. Let's just talk about it because that's how we're going to spread awareness.
All right. So Josh says not bad for him. He probably had fentanyl customers who died. That's what I was thinking too, Josh.
Yeah, I think it was
real bad.
I think that was probably why he got
murder charges. Yes,
super cracked down on.
Yep. And Crypto Shrugged author says there is always a beach bar somewhere that takes crypto. Yep. I feel you, my man. I do. Ugh. Swipey. I missed our chef card.
I know how to make moonshine. It's not hard.
No, that's why toothless people that they make documentary
why do people's
series
teeth count have anything to do with their intelligence, Samantha? Dental care and brain cells are not the same.
You are right, but have you ever watched I think it's A&E's. It's either that or Discovery's The Moonshiner thingies. Like, oh wow, okay. It is like watching cops.
Is there anything else in that chat? Because we really should just wrap this one up now.
No, there is not. You are good.
All right, you guys. Thanks for coming out here. Check out the links down below. It'll give you the other social media that I'm posting to. It's Twitter and Facebook. There's also my email address if you got questions or anything you want to talk about. There's also a couple donational addresses. But as I told you guys, if we don't get anything, which is what it's looking like, we're probably just going to pull all of this flyer stuff and shelf it until the channel grows a little more. And maybe we get to like 5,000 subscribers in a year. All right, you guys. Take it easy. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. And keep that BTC safe. Later.
Bye, guys.